Be ready. 15 seconds. On behalf of the Government of India, I extend a very cordial welcome to the Chief Ministers and other representatives from the states and union territories who made it convenient to attend this important meeting at short notice. There has been a steep increase in the prices of certain essential commodities in the last few months. This has affected all sections of society, but particularly the poor and middle class families. At the outset, I would like to state that this conference expresses its empathy and concern for the people who have suffered hardships because of this problem. The problem of price rise in India cannot be isolated from the problems in agriculture, markets, consumer markets, and the administration. It is a problem that simultaneously affects both the housewife and the farmer. Whenever there is a steep price rise, it makes a hole in the expenditure budget of the consumer family and the income expectations of the producer family. Rising prices is a national problem. It needs to be tackled by both the center and the state government separately as well as jointly. While an objective analysis of the problem is no doubt necessary for its proper comprehension and resolution, politicization of the issue should be avoided. The spirit of cooperation and sharing of responsibility alone can help us evolve effective long term, medium term, and immediate strategies to stabilize and reduce prices of essential commodities. I am sure we will conduct the proceedings of this conference in this constructive spirit. My government has accorded the highest priority to ensuring adequate supplies of essential commodities as well as keeping their prices within reasonable limits. Towards this end, a series of meetings has been held. Recently, the Cabinet Secretary had convened a meeting of the Chief Secretaries of States, Union Territories to review the price situation and also to evolve an action plan for curbing the rise in the prices of essential commodities as well as increasing the supplies of these commodities in different parts of the country. The plan has already been sent to you for further action. I am sure that the state government and union territory administrations have come prepared to discuss the implementation of the plan. The main reason for the recent spurt in prices was the weather. On account of the low unit price of the agriculture products, even a small shortfall in supplies causes large price fluctuations. And the market structure responds to this reality in a manner detrimental to the consumer's interest. I would not like to substantiate this point since the agenda papers circulated to you do precisely that with the help of figures about the shortfalls in demand and supply of a few selected essential commodities. What needs to be noted, however, is that there have been large regional variations in the price rise. The onion prices in Delhi and some other cities registered much sharper increases than cities in the south. I must dwell here briefly on onion prices. The unprecedented weather conditions leading to sharp supply shortages is the reason for shortage on onions. Arrivals of fresh supplies was also greatly delayed by the continued spell of unpredictable weather. It could have made a difference if the decision to place onion under the open general license with zero import duty coupled with arrangements for speedy imports had been taken somewhat earlier. The prices of other essential commodities like rice, wheat, sugar, tea, and salt have shown a normal trend. In view of the comfortable stock position of the commodities, their prices are expected to rule easy in the coming months. As a precaution, however, the government has decided to release 40 lakh tonnes of wheat to the state government for open sale at the rates fixed separately for different zones in the country. Several state governments have intervened in the market to ease the price situation. Market intervention operations, however, have their limitations with which all of us are all too familiar. They must be resorted to only if the need is urgent and acute. When well managed, they do produce desired results and bring some relief to harried consumers. However, neither the center nor the state governments can bear the financial and administrative cost to sustain them for too long and for a range of commodities. We should therefore shift out focus to such medium term and long term strategies as would better manage prices of essential commodities. There are four broad areas where the center and the states should together evolve a common approach. They are production, supply, distribution, and export-import management of agricultural produce. It is obvious but still bears emphasis that we will not be able to gain a lasting control over the price situation unless we vastly increase production of all the essential commodities. This point is also important from the point of view of guaranteeing food security to our growing population now. The present government's decision to withdraw high-value currency notes from circulation was a bolt from the blue. The time-consuming process to print new notes and replace scrapped ones coupled with a cap on daily cash withdrawals created panic among 24 crores bank account holders. Most rushed and stood in queues before banks to exchange their old currency notes and get their daily quota of cash. The Supreme Court being the panacea of all ills, several public interest litigations were filed challenging the validity of demonetization. The SC decided to focus on ameliorating the harassment faced by common people, forced to stand in queues for hours by the government's decision to demonetize without warning. On Friday, on SC bench headed by the Chief Justice of India surprised many by its grim assessment of the possible fallout of people being forced to stand for hours in frustratingly long queues.